Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Minecraft through time. In the last episode, Alpha 1.0.7, complete failure. Just utter failure. Whew, that scared me. And in this episode, I was thinking that I was just going to accept failure and move on, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to accept failure and move on. In this episode, I am going to succeed. I am not advancing. I am going to succeed in Alpha 1.0.7. Now, to do that, I'm going to take a new tact. Obviously, my old technique wasn't quite working. My old technique was to record absolutely everything, and then sort of only fast forward in rare moments, like when it's night and I just need to wait through night or that sort of thing. Now what I'm going to do, still recording everything, I never sort of turn off the recording. Dang it, I'm hurting myself! I'm really good at this game, guys. Like, seriously great. Anyway, in this episode, and probably from now on, what I'm going to do is a lot more fast-forwarding. So, there are a lot of dull bits in Minecraft. It's just sort of the nature of the game. I am going to embrace that and fast-forward them. So, what's going to happen here? This is all that I have left, so I'm going to have to remake all of my stuff, and I have no wood in here, so I'm going to have to collect my wood first. But, yeah. But after we've done that, after I've managed to build myself back up to the point where I'm vaguely playing, then I'm going to fast forward, I think, all the way until I've actually found some redstone. In future episodes, I won't fast forward quite that much. That's a bit extreme. But we've already spent a lot of time looking for it, so I'm gonna find some redstone, dang it. Or at least snowballs, or snow, or cactuses. We could have built a boat last time. I noticed that. But, oh well. I already hear monsters. Okay, so let's fast forward all the way until we found a cave. Okay, first important accomplishment, boat! I hadn't built a boat before, because I completely forgot to be honest. This is the version, or, you know, shortly before this was the version that introduced boats. And look, we're boating! Huzzah! Unfortunately, oh wow. I wonder what happens if I try to boat under this. Probably death. Death. Okay, well, not quite death, but it was, pretty bad. Let's go around this way. I haven't gone this way before, so I should be able to get new terrain to generate over here. It is turning to night, which is great. But the boat, very good. The boat, unlike later versions, does fairly sensible turning. Huzzah! Eventually they broke boat physics. It's when they added horses they made boats behave like horses, which doesn't make a lot of sense. In this version, you just point a direction you want to go, and the boat goes in that direction. How very nice. Anyway, still have lots of other stuff to find, so back to fast motion. Bzzz. Yes! Oh, man. I was beginning to question whether redstone ore even actually existed. Oh, wow, that took a long time. Whew, but I finally found some redstone ore, guys! Now, the only problem is that to dig out redstone ore, I need an iron pick And I didn't bring one with me, so I'm going to have to go ahead and make it. But I didn't bring any iron with me, so I'm going to have to make... So I'm going to have to go ahead and make that too. So let's let that burn for a bit. In the interim, I'm going to maybe just sort of dig out the surrounding area, make sure that the redstone is safe and not surrounded by lava or anything like that, so that when I do get my iron pick, I can dig it out and, you know, just have some redstone. Maybe I'll dig out the surrounding area to see if there's any more redstone as well. Ooh, at least it's a bit. Man, this took an incredibly long time to find. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's redstone. Man, that sucked. Ooh, I was actually beginning to wonder, like, maybe there's some weird glitch that if you load in a map from an earlier version of the game, then the redstone doesn't actually generate at all. Ooh, redstone is not rare. Or at least it certainly isn't in later versions. So it just felt weird that this was so difficult to find. But we found some redstone. Boy, can you even imagine my reaction if we had found diamonds instead? Hoo boy. Redstone. I hope it's only iron you need. This feels... Yeah, of course it's only iron. What the heck else would it be? There we go. Redstone. Wow. That took a lot of effort. That was not supposed to take any effort at all. Redstone is so common. Okay. Feeling better. Taken 3 episodes, but we've actually managed to find some redstone, and a fairly good haul of it too. Had to just dig a staircase into nowhere to do it, but, you know, sometimes digging a staircase into nowhere is what you have to do. Oh, man. Oh, whew, redstone. And if you remember, or if I left it in, honestly, I'm not sure if I left this comment in, because I ended up cutting the last episode down so much. What I'm planning on doing with this redstone is using it to ignite the survival mode test TNT I had. I'm going to do that just so that I don't sort of feel tempted to later go back and claim the TNT from survival mode test, which I could have been, you know, tempted to do. So, we've got 44 redstone. That should be sufficient. I mean, I'm not exactly a redstone master. I just want to do a few simple things. And we've got a fair bit of iron, so I'm going to go ahead and make some more iron equipment. Do I have enough? No, not yet. Now I do. See if I can just fully deck myself out in iron for once. It's been quite some time since I've really had anything at all. Oh, by the way, as is, I'm sure, fairly obvious, this is the generic skin. In this version of the game, we did not yet have custom skins. So, custom skins will come in later. I'm not sure if it will still be compatible, or if we'll have to sort of wait a bit longer to see my custom skin, but that'll come in later. Certainly without multiplayer, there were no custom skins. That would have been a little bit above and beyond the Call of Duty. To have custom skins when no one can see them but yourself. Oh man, I'm feeling much better. I have been doing this for 38 minutes. 38 minutes to find some redstone. Oh, Minecraft. Why you gotta play me this way? Finally found some redstone. Finally, I can move on. Now, what else is it that we needed to do? Snow. I haven't seen any snow. Boat. I made a boat. Cacti. Hadn't seen any cacti. We have seen large trees, so that's good. And that's it. So redstone was the really, really vital thing. Ooh, I also need to have enough redstone to build a door. Or not enough redstone, enough iron to build a door. Don't want to forget to do that. Okay! Huzzah! Oh, man. That is a huge relief. So let's get back to the surface, and then find our way back home. I did leave sort of a trail of torches, because last time I had no breadcrumbs. I couldn't find my way back home because I was stupid. This time I left a trail of torches, so hopefully I should be able to find my way back home. It's a little bit difficult to leave a good trail of torches during the day because, well, you can see during the day, you know? But we'll see if I did enough. And it's night, of course it is. Of course it is. Let's, hopefully not regret this. Let's use the last of our iron to build a iron, shirt? What am I supposed to call this? An iron chest plate. So hopefully we're at least protected enough that the monsters won't be too much of a problem. There we go. And then let's just... Oh, wait. Before we make a run for shore, let's make our boat before we make a run for shore. We should have the boat all ready so that we can just hop into the sea, and that will be that. Okay. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Run! Run! Haven't seen any monsters yet. So far, so good. Serpentine! I say that as if that ever works. Boat! Me! Go! Okay. Now this, of course, is the complicated part of this trip. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. This is, of course, the complicated part of this trip because I couldn't leave a trail of torches at sea. So I'm just going to have to hope that I remember the path back. I know that I landed on that particular corner of that island just because it was the most immediately accessible. So if I just sort of go this way, I should be going in the right direction. Ooh, it's right in the middle of the night, too. It just had to be, of course. Did I come from that way or that way? I'm going to guess this way. Good, already lost. Perfect. It's, it seems like it'll be perfectly clear when you go one direction, and then you go the other direction, and it's like, okay, I came down a river-like thing. Was it this river-like thing, or that river-like thing? I don't know. Hopefully, one of these will just sort of end, so if it's the wrong one, I'll know what I'm doing. I think I just saw my torch, actually. Maybe? Well, that's a torch. Okay. So here's the problem. It's still night. So do I risk it, or do I wait? I risk it. Oh, in this version, by the way, when you destroy boats, they do not make boats. They just make a bunch of wood and sticks. Don't ask me where the sticks come from, since no sticks were involved in the making of a boat, but that's what happens. It's actually, I think, the same thing that they make when... Wait, what? How am I here? Okay, I took a shorter path back, I guess. Okay. Anyway, it's the same thing that happens if you crash your boat in later versions. Quickly, get inside before the monsters come. Inside, and we're inside. Okay. Man, good day. Actually succeeding in things. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Okay. There's, oh wow, plenty of iron in there. Perfect. So, with iron, we can make an iron door. Let's see. We have levers. No, we have stone buttons, so we can make a stone button if I can remember how, which I cannot. I think it's just 2 in some configuration or another. It might be 3? How do you make a stone button? Does it need to be smooth stone? I'm not sure. I'll be right back. I'm looking up stone buttons. Okay, so the issue is simply that it needs to be smooth stone. We can deal with that easily enough. Stick some stone in there. I don't need more than 8. In fact, I only need 1. With 1 smooth stone, we can make a stone button. With a stone button and, I believe, 6 iron. We have more than 6, that's for sure. We can stick it... Dang it, I'm doing a bad job. There we go. We can stick an iron door on our abode here instead of our just lame and terrible and simple wooden door. Make ourselves not a stone button. The list of changes said I could make stone buttons. Ah, there we go. It's 2 in this version. I think later it's just 1. Maybe I'm imagining things. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Well, it works. Of course, it works with either a iron or wooden door. The reason we would want it for a... or the reason we would want it is for an iron door, though. So let's go ahead and get 2 more of these and make another stone button that'll go outside when we're done. There we go. That came in with the redstone behavior. Technically speaking, you know, a button, where's the redstone? But, you know, these sort of things activating when you click buttons and that sort of thing, that was all redstone stuff. I'm going to want at least 1 redstone torch. And in fact, I'm going to want at most 1 redstone torch. And I'm really going to want it to be day. I'm waiting for day. Let's see, what else can we make? So we'll put an iron door in place. We can make pressure plates, but I can't remember how to do that either. It may just be that all of this involves stone instead of anything else. Is that a stone slab or a stone pressure plate? It's a pressure plate. Okay, cool. So we can make, and it just gets destroyed. Great. Let's make more stone. I heard a monster. Oh, good. It's turning to day. So we can make buttons. We can make pressure plates. The button, I suppose, really... wait, what? It looked like the button fell. Oh, it did. Wait, how do I have 2 buttons? Oh, right, because I made 2 buttons. Blah, blah. I am an idiot. Oh, dear. So we're going to want the pressure plate on the inside. Like so. Doink. And then the button on the outside. We want the button on the outside because zombies can't press buttons. I use logic. And then we can replace the door with an iron one and have a totally automated door. Ah, yes. I like the sound of monsters dying. Goodbye, monsters. Of course, the moment I step outside, it's going to be Creeper City. I don't see any creepers. Okay. Whew. I didn't quite arrange this in such a way that I could easily put a button on, but if I do that, that should be fine. Take down this door. Put an iron door in its place. Cannot open an iron door directly. You have to use a button, like so, and there we go! Outstanding! Ah, that's nice. We're really upgrading our in-dev hut here. In fact, I'm going to put a button on both sides so you can choose a button. That's beautiful. Okay, that is wonderful. Now, the only thing we have left to do is, wow, really? No, okay, we haven't seen snow, and we haven't seen cactuses, but that's fine. I was mostly trying to cover redstone. The only thing redstone-related we need to do is blow something up. So, once I manage to get in, I'm gonna throw away some of this stuff that I don't need, just in case, you know, just in case I blow myself up instead of blowing up the things I'm trying to blow up. Don't need extra of that. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Keep you. Good enough. Oh, I forgot it was a pressure plate on the inside. Now, this way. Right? Yes, this way will bring us back to spawn, and past spawn is the, Past spawn is where I loaded in the area from survival mode test, so if we go there, that's where I left a bunch of TNT, and that is how I will celebrate finally having found redstone. By blowing stuff up, because I'm an American. That is something you need to know about me. I'm an American, and therefore I celebrate things by blowing things up. That is, you know, that's how I roll. And I think that other Americans in the audience, which is probably my entire tiny audience, can agree with me that blowing things up is the appropriate mode of celebration for an American. So there you go. A little bit of international, you know, well, non-international. Little bit of national pride there. Just gonna keep things American. Just gonna make myself a staircase. There we go. I have to get over here before I can get past here. That is one of the many bedrock walls that generates in early versions to prevent you from walking outside the map. So we imported that when we imported the in-dev map. This is... well, somewhere around here is spawn, and on the other side of this beautiful sunset, hopefully not actually a sunset, is this. I think it's a little bit farther to get to the actual TNT. Should be sort of right over this crest, I think. There it is. There's my TNT. So we're going to blow that up with redstone. While I'm here, I'm going to collect this gold because I'm a jerk. Gold generated much more commonly in survival mode test than it does now, which is why there's this giant vein of gold here. But, you know, so long as I'm destroying the TNT in survival mode test, I may as well cheat a little bit too. So I'll claim the gold. I'll take that. But I'll destroy the TNT. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna take the TNT from this version. And in fact, I don't believe there is any way to pick up TNT in this version of the game, but later versions, much, much later, do make it possible to pick up TNT. So just to make sure that I am not tempted to do that, I'm going to destroy it now. Okay. Let's make ourselves a nice line of redstone and drop that on the ground for no reason. I almost placed the torch right next to it. That would have been great. 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that work? Yes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's the maximum it can go. Well, it might depend on chunks or something like that, but... Oh, bloody heck! It was one too far! That is the maximum it can go, but that includes the torch itself. Okay, here we are. Get ready. And... fail. Yay! We have redstone! Look, more gold! Yay! Gold! Oh man, gold was incredibly common in this version. I think gold is more common than iron in survival mode test. In fact, I'm not even sure if iron existed, so maybe they made gold instead of iron. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain. Look at all this free gold that the TNT, you know, showed me the location of. Oh man, this feels very cheaty. I mean, it's kind of not because gold is worthless, but in a few versions, the gold will be vaguely valuable, so... Oh well. I uncheated by getting rid of the TNT, which would have otherwise been very tempting, but I'm still slightly cheating, because I'm still going to claim all of this delicious gold. Jeez, there's a lot of it. Wow, it goes on forever. Maybe I won't claim all of it, because there'll be like 7 stacks in here. Jeez, it just keeps going. Where is the end of the gold? This is gonna use up my iron pick. I think I'm gonna make myself a gold chest plate just to be all blinged out. Since I've got extra gold, I've got gold for days. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a gold chest plate just because claiming this much gold is definitely cheating. I thought it was just gonna be, you know, a bit. But this is like endless gold. This is El Dorado. Okay, now that I've gotten 21 gold. One vein of 21 gold. That was amazing. Whee! Oops. And note that mushrooms do generate, even though they didn't even exist in this version of the game, they generate because they can grow later, so... Those generated in some later version of Minecraft. I'm going to leave the... Actually, I'm just going to leave this all here. Why not? I'm going to put that redstone torch back. This will live on in posterity as... Kablamo. Oh, that was fun. That was good. I needed to do that after the last episode was so failurific. Oh, look, some gold. I need it, don't I? Of course. Can't ever have enough gold. Jeez. Oh, man. I love how I introduced this whole segment, this whole little bit of blowing up the TNT as a way of preventing myself from cheating. And then I use that same moment to cheat like crazy. That was good. That was good. After so much failure to find any redstone whatsoever... Getting to use it to make an explosion in a version of the game where Pretty much you never bothered with TNT at all. Yes, this is all good. The thing with TNT is that until multiplayer came about and you could actually sort of make interesting traps and that sort of thing, like, you would never actually get mobs to accidentally fall into TNT traps because their pathfinding was just so weird. I guess you could, but it was, it would just be easier to just kill them, so nobody would have bothered with that, which made TNT sort of amusing, but not all that useful, and making TNT traps using redstone with TNT kind of totally useless. So, felt good to use it with that TNT, get rid of the TNT I got in survival mode test, and make some progress. Was that gold, or was that iron? It's just iron. I do always need iron, but I'm not gonna, have yet another distraction. Please tell me I'm walking the right direction. Yes! Please tell me I'm walking in the right direction, then I turn left and there's my hut. Ah, that was fantastic. That was great. Ah, wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and smelt a little bit of this gold. And I will say that that's all for this time. I still have to find a cactus, and I still have to find snow, but those are going to be tough because of just the way the world generates, so maybe we'll find those in a later version. But for the moment, we have found redstone, so that's great. And on that note, if you liked the video, feel free to leave a like below. Cheers from Yahweasel!